Hi, boys and girls. Are you ready for another fun adventure?
I'm ready, Ahmed. What are we going to learn today?
I'm glad you asked, Fatima. What do you see behind us?
I see lots of our friends outside with their families.
Good. And what are they doing?
They're crossing the street.
Yes, they are. And how are they crossing the street?
I know. They are holding an adult's hand.
That's right, Fatima. They are holding hands. Do you know why?
I do, Ahmed. We learned that last time. They are holding hands because kids like me should never cross the street without an adult, right?
You are so smart, Fatima. I think you are the smartest sister I have.
Ahmed, I'm your only sister.
I know, Fatima, but you are still very smart.
Thank you, Ahmed.
And that's what we're going to learn about today. How to cross the street safely.
Is there a lot to know?
Like all the things we're learning, there are a few simple but very important rules to follow to keep us all safe.
I like to feel safe, and I know the first rule already. If you're a little kid, like me, always hold an adult's hand when crossing the street. What else must we know?
Well, there are special places for people to cross the street safely.
How do we find them, Ahmed? How do we find them?
Well, there are signs that tell us where it's safe to cross. Here are a few of them.
Those are funny signs, Ahmed. They are people walking. Wait. People walking on the streets. They're called pedestrians.
That's right. And these are signs that tell car drivers to be careful because there are pedestrians nearby. And they tell pedestrians where it's safe to walk so cars won't harm them.
Wow, they thought of everything. Now we know where it's safe to cross the streets because these signs tell us.
There are even more signs to look for. One of them is painted right on the street.
That's funny. A sign painted on the street?
Sure, I've bet you've seen it. It has a funny name too. It's named after an animal that has black and white stripes. Do you know what that animal is?
An animal with black and white stripes. I got it! A zebra!
That's right. We call it the zebra crossing. This is the place on the road that tells cars that people will be crossing the street and tells people where it's safe to cross.
You mean pedestrians, Ahmed?
Yes, Fatima, I mean pedestrians.
Wow, we pedestrians are really important people. There are all these signs that tell everybody that we are nearby.
That's not all. You're going to love this one. Do you know what this is?
It's a very important sign, right?
A very important sign. It's the walk, don't walk signal.
That does sound important. Is that what it does? Tell us when we can cross the street safely and when we should not cross the street?
Didn't I say you were smart? That's exactly what it does. And a lot of time, you will see it together with a zebra crossing.
There are so many signs telling everyone how to behave correctly. I feel safe already.
That's good, Fatima. But remember, you must always be careful.
I remember. I must always look and listen for cars and traffic, even if there are signs to keep us safe.
Right as usual.
I want to know more, Ahmed. What else should we look for to be safe?
You'll love this one. In some places like big, busy roads, they even build pedestrian bridges.
Pedestrian bridges? We pedestrians really are important if they built bridges just for us to cross streets.
That's what they did. So if ever we are walking in the city with Mom and Dad, let's look for a pedestrian bridge so we can cross it together.
That's a great idea. Let's go ask Mom and Dad to take us for a walk, and we'll find a bridge of our very own to cross.
There you have it. Fatima has learned all about crossing the road safely, and she's keen to go practice. Ask your mom and dad about crossing safely, and together you can practice. See you next time!